Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. I got into a debate with a friend of mine, and he's got a brilliant, beautiful mind. He really does. And at times, he concerns me because he's extremely intelligent, and he can be a little bearish on XRP. But we were talking about just Ripple and how, they may not even be using XRP down in the future. My argument is, you know, Ripple and XRP are the same company, and I get it. People are going to say all kinds of shit, that's not the case, but and I can explain why I feel that way. But my thing is they've got a $9 billion valuation right now on Link2, and it was as high as 15. And I had said, every acquisition they make, they absorb the market cap. But when you can work tandemly with an acquisition, which makes both companies better, there's a multiplying effect into that. So just think, even if it was, 10%, Ripple market cap would be $1 billion higher, okay? Now you absorb their market cap, and if they grow and they start getting in the billions, you've got that. But then you just have the combo of how they help each other, which was the 10% I applied. But you have this narrative that, it's a great vertical horizon. It allows them to make more income. It also allows them to use their other companies or company more efficiently to make more income for that one. They're partners. And, when you do accumulate, multiple business, there is always a multiplier effect that applies to that too. And with this narrative, it's even better. I mean, we're not talking about an oil company buying a hair salon here. We're talking about, an oil company buying like a rigging company, so they can get, shit at cost, But it's just, and here's why I say they're the same company. Well, first of all, legally they are. The legal clarity we got was that XRP is not a security, and that's the law of the land. And people could debate this too and say that's not how it is, cowboy. Well, this isn't the cowboy, this is Billy. And you know what? The cowboy will lie to you, I won't. The thing is you are the liar, Billy. I'm the one of fucking truth and taking people to the promised land. Whatever. But so legally, they're the same company because when Ripple sold directly, it's considered a security. And this is why the case is still going on. That's the dumbed down, idiot, ignorant, we should say, version, misinformed version. But that's what the case is. And at the end of the day, they may have other stuff running, but it doesn't mean everyone can't win together. Once again, I would say that helps the ecosystem, and now it's time for them to get in these smart contracts and everything. Like, and maybe it wasn't time then. Maybe back then when they were figuring out whether to do payments or contracts or all that, and they decided to do something that's frictionless with payments, and that's not going to clog up the system and all that stuff. But there was a guy who slept on a couch named Vitalik who ran with the other idea, and he's been really successful. But even if people are right that XRP has can't do this or can't do that, doesn't mean we can't change it. Ethereum, to me, failed. They had to go to 2.0. And they've failed before that with Ethereum Classic. I mean, it's failed over and over again. But yet, look at the market cap. There's nothing wrong with failing. It's not where you've been, it's where you're going. And people invest in the future, not in the past, if they're smart. And all technology has to be updated, and I understand the financial system hasn't been. But I have to believe there's a reason for that. and it's security. You know, I have a friend that works for the government, and they say where all the missiles are and everything, that's like old, like analog stuff. And the reason they do that is because if there's a cyber hack, they don't want, I don't want to say it, flying, you know, up straight up in the air and coming down and blowing our asses up, you know? They don't want that. So they need to have something that's extremely safe. And that's blockchain. So we can, you know, place your bet, boys and girls. But you know what? I'm in it to win it. And I'm riding a wild fucking horse. It's not tame. I didn't fucking bring it down. I didn't take it down to domesticate it. I wanted it to run, and I wanted it to run fast. And that's what we own. Fucking XRP. The wild horse. The wild horse. The wild horse. Let's get down to business. I don't want to fuck around now. What is this? There must be a circus in town. They're throwing the shit down. It's over. Can I get a witness? I mean, just saying, when those trailer park girls go round the outside, it's a good day. I would have given you all of my heart. Yeah, there's someone who's torn it apart. She is taking almost everything. And if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. Listen, I'm all in, you know? I didn't find this space. You know, it found me. You know, Bitcoin found me when it was time to own Bitcoin back in 17, you know? I wish I had it sooner. And there was this huge, famous world speaker of Bitcoin, a non-populist, whatever his name is, with the receding hairline that goes back, blue eyes, whose partner came into my shop, and I was saying, hey, I heard about this Bitcoin thing, you know, and I'm thinking about buying it. It was like $2,800 at the time. Keep hearing it run up on the news, but everyone's saying it's like a Ponzi scheme. And she was like, my partner is like a world speaker, and we travel all over the world and educate on that. And she educated me. And then he came in, she set a wallet up for me, tipped me in Bitcoin, and I headed to it, and I didn't even know. It was so technical. I didn't know how to use it, but somehow I figured it out. And he came in, and I didn't know who the hell this guy was, and I started Googling shit, and he's everywhere, you know? It was pretty cool. And then I found XRP. You know, I don't know how. I bought it at like 80 cents. And I, you know, sold all my Bitcoin, the last 30%, on its way up to the highs, you know, around 17,000 or, well, actually probably 16,000, most of it. Paid off some bills because I was behind. Put it in the rest, $6,000 in XRP because it just sounded, I don't know why. I sold everything else, never sold XRP. Watched it crash down, couldn't sleep at night, waking up in the middle of the night to check the account because that was all the money my family had. My wife's asking me, how's things going with the crypto? I'm like, great. I didn't want to say I lost everything we had, and I held it. And then as I learned more during that crash, I realized I needed more. So I kept buying like a drug addict, you know? And addicted to it. Paying bills sometimes late because I didn't have enough money in my account because I bought crypto with it. You know, it's a problem. You know, but I guess it's that theory you can dig for gold your whole life, never find it. It doesn't mean you're not closer to your dreams, my dreamers, my fucking roadies. Maybe you're not going to be a billionaire from this. But you know what? Maybe you'll still have the financial freedom that you couldn't have afforded yourself otherwise because the system's rigged. It's designed so you don't have power, you know, and control. Because that's what money does. It gives people a voice that probably shouldn't have one. It puts them in positions they probably shouldn't have. It gives them this lifestyle and they probably shouldn't have. And then they raise their kids in it, and they're fucked up. They don't know what they don't even know what the real world is. And I'm not saying it's poverty. I'm just saying it's not what they're experiencing. You know? And back to why Ripple and XRP is the same fucking company. It's because if you have a company that's, you know, selling bicycles, fucking bicycles, and it's not making any money, but you own a shit ton of Apple stock, and you're paying the bills and you're paying for the inventory and everything with Apple stock, guess what? Your company's Apple. Your company is where you make the money. Your job is where you get paid. So, with their escrow, come on. I mean, come on. What do you think the market cap would be if XRP went to $1 for Ripple? I promise you this, it goes up. They're the same. Sorry if you don't agree, but love you guys.